Yeah, I had to throw one because of your taunt. Like I thought, oh, that's a good thing, and did then realize the +11 to hit.
Yeah.
And they do, if you were a building or a structure, they do double damage.
Nice. Good thing I'm not a building or a structure.
Yeah, good thing.
You're lucky you're not a stain on the dirt.
There you go.
I was hoping
Yeah.
nobody would fire on the Giants. Try and get a discussion going, but it doesn't seem like they want to talk.
I'm not talking to them bastards.
No, might be dying to him though.
Well,
Yeah.
that depends whether you say or not.
We got this.
Let my axe do the talking.
So, all right, I'm gonna
We
cut the
will
stream
be
off.
invincible.
We're good there. Look like there's a lot of good chat going on.
Need a hero.
I think you guys should acapella that first thing next session.
Done. Done. It's gonna be all screwed up with like all our lag and latency.
That'd
Oh,
be
and,
great.
and we'll do it as a match. We'll do it as a matchup. You do Invincible, and I'll do I Need a Hero.
Yeah. Done. You got a mic, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, perfect.
Open mic
I'll do
night.
I'll do the music. We'll just mash that shit up.
You know me. I'm sold. Okay, it's a
Done.
project.
Sounds good.
Oh,
I'm gonna run, guys. Have a good evening.
All right, you
Yeah.
too.
See ya.
Nice.
You need to set up that stream jar, man. I want to
For
donate to the
Thundercats
Snarf Fund.
costumes.
Yeah. Oh god. That chat was off the hook tonight.
Oh man, yeah, we did. we did get it rolling pretty well over there.
Poor Urgula starts in a shitty spot.
She gonna die in a shitty spot.
Dude, that's all she cares about is protecting that inn.
Apparently.
Well, I mean, if you look at something though, it's quite interesting. There's a piece of information that you can see by looking at the map right now. That maybe I'll make it put it on the objects and token layer,
Yeah.
so it's easy.
Othavir's got the same thing written on his sheet, but he's not going to die for a building.
Yes.
What's interesting to me is this this right here, and it's very specific.
Oh.
I was wondering what they were like. It looked like they were going in a particular direction, but it looks like I
Dude, they're just trying to get to Happy Horse Ranch, get some ponies for the kids. That's all this is.
That's all. I mean, I was looking at the path that they were taking, and I'm like, what could they possibly be going after? And I couldn't, like, the whatever that Happy Horse Inn or whatever it is, that didn't make any sense. Not the Happy Horse Ranch, whatever that building is that they're by right now.
There is nothing on this map that indicates any kind of direction other than
No,
that's
except
way
for
they-
Dorathr's Tower.
Yeah, they're gonna lay this stuff out.
I mean, they had to come in from some direction. I mean, there's nothing on the map that says there's anything that could possibly be
They
targeting
did hit this one
other
over
than the
here.
tower, which they've hit twice.
If only you could see me. I'm doing the evil fingers right now. The twirling of my evil fingers. My plan is coming together. Everything is for a reason. Nothing is random.
Okay, if you connect all the piles of rocks, it
It
says
spells.
Tigray.
Tigray, Revenge of Tigray. Holy shit!
Does anybody have Mage Hand?
I have Mage Hand.
How big does that thing get?
Not very big. It only can carry. Can only go
10
30
pounds?
feet, and it can only carry 10 pounds.
10 pounds. So it's not like you
Yeah,
could
no.
like throw a big handful of water.
No, but like a water control spell out of that pond would be awesome.
You could do a bucket of water.
Yeah, we got five townfolk with buckets, right? They should be running around putting stuff out.
I mean, could you hang a bucket on each finger and just stick the whole hand in the...
No, it's not.
It'd be too heavy.
Too heavy?
Yeah, 10 pounds is. I mean, that's not even a full like
It's like 2
Home
buckets.
Depot bucket.
Yeah.
Water is heavy.
I like that you're thinking about the fires though, rather than all the bad things on the screen. I would call
Fires
this
are
a
bad.
win.
Well, I mean, if you
If we
douse
don't
those
die.
guys with the water, though, right? Wouldn't that hurt them?
Urgula can't let the inn burn. That's her livelihood.
I mean, if this is Pokemon, sure.
I done sold all my adventuring gear to settle down this inn to lose it to these fools.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
sad to see Urgula go.
Okay, dwarf barbarian resistance. Fire is not covered under that insurance policy.
Are you not resistant to fire?
No, after having the cone of cold experience, 2 weeks ago, GB has a new understanding of damage and pain.
Welcome to the rest of our world.
I know, I don't like it. I don't like it.
And GB still has a big old black eye.
Yep.
TV gun, he got knocked the fuck out.
He's recovered since then, though, right?
Yeah, I got clubber langed.
I laugh every time I watch that Chris Tucker thing.
Ian had a crazy shot. You were 2 points off from killing that guy outright.
If I would have got in,
600 feet. That's nuts.
Yeah, that was like
I was really tempted to use my inspiration.
that
to get
was
that nat
what's
20.
his name? Legolas. That was a Legolas shot.
No, that was a Ramsey Bolton. Weave, Rickard, weave!
Who runs in a straight line? That is one of the most epic scenes, though, where Snow goes forward,
Oh, that, yeah.
and they time the horse charge past him, like within the instance of the other group charging into him. That was so good.
That whole like 10-minut sequence is just
Yeah.
so epic. It's
And there was a part in there
Stop.
where I could barely breathe.
Stop! Giant rage! Giant rage!
Cover your
Okay.
ears.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna breathe for a minute. You guys continue on in your.
I'm just gonna say one more thing because there's a part where he's barely able to breathe. I could not breathe. I've had
Oh, I
that
know.
moment.
That was crazy.
That I've had a moment in battle at Gulfwar in the middle of charging through a tunnel that led into a keep, and there was probably 50 of us trying to get through that tunnel, and they crushed into me so much that my feet no longer touched the ground, and I was just being pushed forward by the group that's moving forward, and I couldn't breathe at all. And I was like, it was the scariest
Oh.
moment I've had in fighting.
All right,
You're
the
fine.
giant
Everybody
playing.
dies.
The giant playing patty cake with the spears. I'm sorry, there was a whole pile of horses and dead men to throw right through those lines. One tower shield skipped through the line. There have been legless bodies, an entire column of legless bodies. Are dead. All right, speechless.
It wasn't very smart.
Yeah, like I said, that's a pretty clever move for a giant.
Getting poked to death instead of raging out and stomping them into utter bits.
Oh, I know bears. Bears are stupid, right? They just keep coming after you. They don't even start thinking after a while.
Exactly.
You know,
See?
They don't pick up a shield and skip it underneath like a trick shot.
If bears ever figured out like body
Oh,
armor, we'd
we'd
be
be-
fucked.
Trouble.
Rise of the Bears.
Is that polar bear and Kevlar? Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw a show they were talking about that where, animals typically they'll attack you for food for the most part. They'll attack you if they're trapped, but they don't typically just go out on the hunt. And the movie was about all of a sudden a chemical had changed and all the animals just started hunting people. And it was everything from every animal. And it was just like, we were screwed when they're no longer afraid of us.
Well,
That's
you know,
bad.
we've got to kind of be like a human seeing an octopus or a spider. To normal animals, we've got to be like that. Why are they on 2 legs? What is going on? Where is their fur? This is freaking me out.
Problem
Like
is, though,
those-
everything that freaks us out has more legs than we do. They'd be like, oh, they only got 2 legs.
No, that's what I'm saying. How weird does it's got to be to them that we're standing on 2 legs? That just doesn't happen. That's alien.
How don't they fall over?
Yeah, but birds are always on 2 legs.
They get it. Like they're the
Birds
only
get
ones.
it. Birds are like, oh yeah, I get that. What the fuck's up with those arms though?
They can't fly with those.
Why do their legs
Stupid.
bend the wrong way?
They're so stupid.
That's why all animals die. They're just confused, and we just have time to kill them.
That's like a PhD paper. Why do all animals die? Oh my god. TED Talk. TED Talk by Jarral. Why do all animals die?
The psychological implications of humanoids and the effects on the psyche of animals. Oh my god. A doctorate thesis. Whew.
Getting loopy.
Yeah.
Well, it should be fun. I think we're going to get into the meat of it by this next round.
I hope so. We've been walking around a lot this episode.
Where did we start out? Were we in Tribor Arms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
about
mean-
you guys. I've been hitting things.
I don't know. I don't even think we're gonna close next round.
Yeah, we're on round 6. So 5 rounds at most of you move 60 feet. That should have been 300 feet you could have gotten to, right?
Yeah, but like 300 feet gets me just to the front of just to Urgula.
Yeah,
not
I
counting the
moved
building.
300 feet, and I'm just at the north line share. That was 320 feet.
Yeah, but right. Some of you took like a suboptimal route, depending on how quickly you wanted to get there. And Finn, he was in a pretty bad position up in the north.
Yeah, he was just separated big time. That's like where the bulk of their force
Actually, it's
is,
probably what saved you guys is that you did get hit by a rock, which allowed you then to flee. Because I bet if he had not been hit by a rock, you guys would be stuck in that courtyard fighting quite a bit of stuff.
I was dumping them after that round.
too. Later.
Just after Brian's first 2 moves, I'm like, well, crap, he didn't pick up the range weapon. He's just gonna charge right in. I'm like, that guy's a write-off. I know if he even touches a giant, I'd be surprised.
Oh,
I
think
want to
you
know
can
what the
touch one.
2 guys going south are doing.
Yeah, right?
They all have jobs.
I did try to emphasize that I was not going to play my character to the point where he killed himself over that shop, though, because it does say he cares more about that shop than almost anything else.
Yeah. I think the idea is mostly up until the last second. They're not just going to throw themselves away completely. If there's any chance that they could be saved, he probably would hang in there, but
Yeah, but he's got what, 16 hit points?
Yeah, he's a mage.
Yeah, so that's the smart move.
Yeah, I don't think you're not playing to his ideals yet.
No, I was just hoping Brian was going to realize that he was about to throw his NPC away.
Yeah, well, and I think it'd been different. Like if Gelron just started running north along the road, like I'm out of here, that'd be probably not playing to the character's ideals. But I think they're fine. I don't see anybody not playing their character's ideals yet. I think everybody's done a good job.
Narth is about to get stupid.
Well, don't.
Well, he's
smart.
playing
What's
to his character
intelligence?
though. I think as a group, I think we need to figure out what we're gonna do because we started out okay, but it looks as though we're scattered again.
The only reason we're scattered is because all our run speeds are different. Like, I've been following Greybeard step for step, and I'm just that far back.
You're in a pretty good group down there. I'm the one who's out of place.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can get to you without... I mean, if they keep going forward on that trajectory, it's going to be tough for me to get down there.
So, you know,
They're charging forward, and I mean they're moving at about the same speed you guys are moving.
Yeah.
so having
Turn 20, yeah, they're 3 turns. They're going to be at the rubble.
So having SEAL Team 6 satellite overview of the battle here, I mean, we can get metagamey as heck, but I'm, trying not to do that.
Yeah, no,
Go ahead,
I'm
'cause
with you there. I'm trying not
I'm
to
totally
do that as
SEAL
well.
Team 6 on you with my guys.
But, I mean, so Jarral's yelling back, like, let's meet at the top of Lion's Share, and everybody's kind of going around the south side. So Jarral just now, I think, is... Actually, no, he's still not able to see. He doesn't know that there's something coming from the east. He just sees the fire guys and the giants coming from the north and northeast. So he's trying to...
Darathra yelled it out. She said there's orcs and axe beaks to the east.
Oh, she did?
Yep.
Oops, I missed that. Alright. So he knows in there. So yeah, I mean, he's kind of at the north part. And he's, seeing all these fire things. And Narth is, saying, hey, we need help up here. But Charles the only one up there.
I'm just like, I don't think we're in a position to be able to help like that. I think we can pick them off, but there's no way in hell we can walk in there, attack, and get out of there alive.
Well, Jarral doesn't really have a ranged weapon, so...
Man, I'd be nominating you as group leader. You're so smart.
I mean, first of all, I'm already a ranged character. Second of all, my character could care less about this town. So I'm just picking things off. I see you guys running that way. I see these guys trying to take the flank, and I'm like, fuck that. You think you're gonna flank us? I'll fucking kill you. And that's about it. Like, I don't know what's happening up here.
There's 5 javelins on the ground up north of you. Charles, if you want to run up there and grab them.
Hey, you wait till after the battle. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, free javelins.
That's what you get for trying to think through a combat.
It's like, at this point, we're just gonna have the sticky notes. Be like, this happened 20 minutes ago. Now I can remember to do this thing.
Maybe Narth can go up there and get those javelins and recoup what he lost.
That's
So-
like Darth. It's like, I'm gonna take some daggers. I'm gonna go.
So, to go, well, Captain America on this, it's kind of like, Ian, pixie dust, magma men, kill, kill, kill.
I threw that out there. Someone needs to use some pixie dust to fly up there and get some height advantage.
Dude, with these giants plus 11 accuracy, though, they're going to pick you off like a clay pigeon.
Yeah.
And then you're going to fall to the ground for more damage.
So being on the ground and being burnt to death, I mean, that's the only thing you have to worry about if you're in the air is those giants, because we have not seen a single ranged weapon other than boulders.
I think we just have to leave the giants to their own devices and just try and, like, what is the word, like, oh my god, what is the word where you get them all to go in a line after you? Taunt them, to use, like, WoW terms, like, taunt them to follow you and get them in a reasonably small group so you don't get absolutely obliterated.
Oh, you mean kite them out?
Yeah, that one. Kite them out.
We need to pick off all their friends and then slice them to bits.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I cannot fight those magma men. They will swarm me and shred me. So that's why I'm like, gotta fight anything but
You
them.
gotta fight them.
That is the funniest thing I've just ever heard. We need to use WoW tactics in D&D. That is awesome. It's usually the other way around. Like you're in WoW and you're in a raid, and but this is what you really should do. This is how you should do it.
What's the range increment on a thrown boulder?
I was measuring it out.
Ginormous.
It's like, yeah, it was like 600 feet when they hit that one across the tribal arms.
And do they have a cart? I mean,
Feel
No,
sad.
actually-
them out of their ass.
Actually, they do not, but nobody has asked that question yet.
They carry them, don't
Where are
they?
they getting their boulders from?
They do. They are carrying them,
They have
but
a, like, pack
nobody's
of
asked how
boulders.
many they had. That would have been a great question to ask.
Giant
1,
sized
2, 3,
rucksack.
4,
I assumed they
5,
were picking
6,
them up from the
7.
ground. I thought about asking that when they were on the hill.
But
Right.
notice they're walking over where they've already thrown them, so you just pick them back up. They don't go bad.
Oh, they lower by a D every time you throw them, though, because they're smaller, because they broke, you know. Or I hope so.
That makes no sense. Boulders are
try.
strong.
They brought the finest granite boulders.
Granite?
So if we roll new characters, do we start at level 5?
You're all just gonna run straight at the fire giant. Me first!
Yeah. Exactly.
If everybody dies, probably no.
What?
Back to Nightstone with you suckers.
Yeah, right?
Activate the
Back
Omega
to level
13.
1. But then I get to design the 1 through 5. Aha!
Keep on the board, ladies.
Oh man, you wouldn't make us do 1 to 5 again, would you?
Oh, I definitely would. That's the funnest time to play, I think.
I
With-
agree.
Pretty soon we're gonna get to the craziness, and I don't think it'll be as fun.
Never play a campaign that goes over 6.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the craziness. I've never even seen the craziness.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, you guys hit like 8, maybe 9th or 10th level. It's just gonna be ridiculous.
I have played some ridiculous high levels, and I hate it.
I haven't. I
I
would like
haven't
to
in-
get there.
I haven't in 5th edition, so we're gonna give it a shot.
I would hate to start over again.
10 is not high level. There's 20 levels in this game.
Exactly.
That's about as far as people get.
When we get to there, Greybeard will retire to a tavern. And we'll come back and tell him all our stories, and then he'll be pissed that he ever stopped adventuring.
Those games are not the player's fault. It's up to the DM to muscle up to that challenge.
Yeah.
Actually, if you guys totally wipe, we could always. I think 1 through 5 is Princes of the Apocalypse, which is right in this area. I could fudge the timeline so it's right about the same time.
So will we
Yeah.
completely abandon this?
So, no, it'll be we wipe here, he takes us to Prince's, and we'll be like down the road when this happened.
Yeah,
We'll be like
hitting
running
5th
up.
level, and then coming up to try
See the
to
fire and
We
try
roll into town and we see
Dead
Greybeard
adventures
go up in
everywhere.
a ball of flame.
Like, ooh. Good thing they weakened him for us.
And then one of them's gonna be like, "Hey, look, pixie dust."
Yeah, look at this pixie does. This is cool. Man, this party sucks. That's all they had is
So
magical stuff.
Worst party ever.
Yeah, no magical items at all.
No, nothing.
They're kicking those giants in the shin.
These guys didn't even have potions. Dumbasses.
No healer.
Yeah, no healer.
That's why they died. No cleric.
That party's like 5 clerics and 1 fighter.
Yeah, no.
Just
Three-
chain healing the fighter.
3 warlocks, a vengeance paladin, and 2 clerics.
Yeah, we'll totally munchkin the next party.
If you all went cleric, a 6 cleric party would be
Oh, that'd be-
ridiculous.
Yeah. Just all heavy plate, morning stars, and
No
crossbows.
stealth whatsoever.
Nope. You hear them a mile away.
No,
Clink,
just the
clink,
word of
clink.
God.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
Just
need
radiant
stealth.
damage everywhere.
Or yeah, they're clerics. Oh, I cast my silence spell.
How about like a party of evil clerics, just with raising dead everywhere?
Could go
Necromonk.
evil,
Yeah.
evil tiefling party and do darkness because you have devil sight and can see in darkness, and silence on top of it. So it's just this dark, absolutely silent globe of death. It's our own fear of annihilation roaming the land.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Dan, wipe us.
The real Black Company.
We got a plan.
I'm sure you do. This is a winnable battle. They wouldn't have put you in it if you couldn't win.
That is a complete lie.
I agree with that.
We got this. We got 6 more party members.
They do say, didn't I read the part to you? Where's that part again?
This is a scroll of minor invulnerability situation all over again. What secret magic weapon did you forget to give to us?
Nice.
No, I gave you the bag of holding. You're good.
Great.
That's it.
That doesn't
How much
count.
water? How much water can we put in that?
That story, my
500
my
pounds.
buddy is famous for that story. We were going through a module, get to the very end, and we're rowing a boat across a lake. We're actually fleeing from the Naga who beat us, and she casts a fireball at us as we're crossing the lake and blows us out of the water. Kills us. Total party kill. And then Nick famously stands up and looks down at the module and goes, "Oh my gosh, I forgot to give you the scroll of minor invulnerability from the hermit in chapter 1. That was what was supposed to save you from that." He's like, "Oh well," closes up the module and we were out.
Party wipe.
Party wipe. Bastard.
Here's the sentence, and I have read this to you. Be warned. These encounters are designed to test the party's leadership and tactical skills, and characters who don't exercise some degree of caution will likely perish.
Tigray was very cautious.
I'm pretty sure you hit a black pudding with lightning a couple times.
Well, I cautiously hit it.
And then he cautiously cornered himself. Like, it wasn't Tigray's fault.
Tigray was trying to save his, give his dwarf friend some time.
By making 2 black puddings.
Exactly. They were smaller.
And really, you had 3 chances to save yourself. Who doesn't? make
Yeah,
it
the
with
odds
3
of that
chances?
is like ridiculously low. I think there was like a
Yeah.
9% chance that happens.
And what party doesn't walk over and just give you a 1-point heal of some sort, or even help you to stabilize?
A party without a cleric.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, with no healer.
Yes.
Our true healer was in some animal form. Or no, he was already down, and our dwarf was carrying him out. But the better question is, what true friend would have
Carried
carried
everybody
someone
else
he
out.
didn't even know out of the cave?
You were still fighting. You were still on your feet, and you were still fighting.
No, I was down. You
No,
were
you
10 feet
weren't.
away, and I was down,
No,
going,
you were.
Greybeard, help me!
Yeah, how could you not
I
hear
don't
his
want.
screams?
I don't want to die.
It's all lies. All lies.
As the black pudding enveloped him and got into his throat and
It
lungs.
burns.
You sure you want to take that, Tech? We've got the whole thing on tape still.
That's right, Mr. Nixon.
Man, if only you guys had like a druid or a paladin. That's what you needed.
That was up and not dead.
A land druid? Yeah.
I do have a cleric ready to go.
It's epic. You'll talk about it for years to come.
That's what it's all about.
Grandpa, tell me about the fire giant raid on Triboard. Well, Sonny, when they came in, first thing Grandpa did was start running. Second thing Grandpa did was keep running. Third thing Grandpa did was run a little more. Fourth thing, Grandpa ran a little farther.
You just ran a little faster than Grandma.
Fifth
That's why
time,
Grandma's
Grandpa
not with
was
us.
almost to the second house.
It's like Grandpa Foehammer.
Oh no. Oh. And that's why there's no more grandma. You know.
She only had a 25-foot movement.
Accounting because of her gamey leg.
Game.
That's good. It's gonna be a good fight.
Do we want to even talk strategy before next week?
If not right now, definitely an email or something.
I'm just saying, kite them. Ignore the giants.
Where are we gonna kite him though?
The giants have been walking the same direction this entire game. If they don't move course and they just keep going wherever they're going,
Yeah, I'm not as worried about them. Because you're right, they do seem to be going the same direction. I'm more worried about the other guys that are destroying the town.
I give zero fucks about any of these buildings. If they're distracted attacking the buildings, that gives us a perfect opportunity to attack them. Like, just come up, get a sneak attack or whatever.
Classic Ian.
You know,
Man,
or-
it helps to not have a conscience.
Or if you have a ranged weapon and you're flying and they're melee, they can't get you.
I agree
I
with
mean-
Finn's arrow. That's my
Yeah.
route.
That was gonna be my right also. I was just gonna take the outside corner.
Pincer him.
The outside corner of what?
Of that arrow.
Oh, the green thing?
Yeah.
Tigre's
gonna
only
take-
saying that because he's trying to follow his NPC's ideals.
Oh, for Urgula? Yeah.
He's trying to get the bonus XP.
Is there bonus EXP on that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Get your ass over here and save this house!
I mean, that's sort of what I was looking to do. So everybody, what you're saying is you're going to come around to the North Shield house?
Yep.
And flank them and flank them.
Yeah. Okay, that's so.
And I'm staying out of visual range of those giants for now.
I don't think the
Same.
Giants really care about us.
I don't know that.
I have a good idea about that because I was talking to them and they chucked a rock way past me.
They could
could-
also step on you and murder you.
Well, not from where they're at right now. So
I don't.
if I just follow my
Go ahead.
original action, which was to just kind of go around to the North Shield house with reinforcements, if I see you guys coming around flank, then that's kind of what the intention was. So that's good. All right, that works.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do up in the north there.
I say
Yeah,
you
that's
go
some
through the little
scariness up there.
alley.
I have faith in Finn.
We're gonna have to kill those 4 axe beaks, is the way I see it. But after that, I don't know what.
Are the flame guys, were they coming south with the giants, or were they hanging back around?
I think they're gonna destroy Oatvere's harness shop.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go building to building and just raise the town.
Yeah, I think that's what it's just gonna burn the whole thing down.
I think we need to worry about the guys on the birds first, then the fire things, and then the big blue things that we can't hit, and then maybe the fire giants.
We really need to primary on when we get around to the giants. Primary on one of them.
Yeah.
I vote the girl one with the beard.
And why is that?
He's a misogynist.
she's got a beard.
Repressed Jarral Drow, female-dominated society thing. Yeah.
He could have swore he saw a giant with a beard kill his mother.
I don't know. I was very shocked you went straight at them.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Only to find out what they wanted. I wasn't going to engage them.
I also appreciate that you're going to try and reason with fire giants after we heard that epic story from Finn.
I just want to find out what they want.
Pretty sure they're gonna eat you.
Well, that's become apparent.
Hey, Mr. Bad Giant, attacking the town and burning it down. What do you want? To kill everything and burn everything down.
If you don't ask, they won't tell.
Or they just won't tell.
True, but I'm not in. I mean, what am I going to do? I'm just going to sit here and do nothing? I might as well ask.
Fight.
Jarral is a scholar. He wants to understand things. So he's asking them what they want. What is your business here?
It's like some guy walking into the bank with like an AK-47 like pointed at you, and you're a teller, and they're like, give me the money, and you're like,
well, see, but that's it. It's obvious they're there for the money, but they're here. What are they here for? Is there something in town that they want? Is there somebody that's done something wrong? Is there a history between the town and them? Could be a bunch of things. Or they could aim to misbehave. That could be.
That's my favorite thing. So you want the evil guy monologue is what you want?
Yeah, why not? It works in the movie.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Tell me your plan. Well, let me tell you my full plan.
I'll stand here for a minute.
Or I could keep
First,
them
I'm going to
occupied.
put you in an easily escapable trap that you will never possibly get out of. And then...
Well,
You all mock me.
Go ahead.
I just said you all mock me. That's all.
GB's gonna go kill some axe beaks because they're not on fire, and that's probably the best thing he can do.
I'm gonna start killing you, the hound.
I just need it to be a distraction and get their
It's
attention
fear of
out
fire.
of the field.
Greybeard was burned in the face as a young child
I got
Oh,
better.
because
by his older sister, who will be coming
Who they
back
call the
to
Mountain.
The mountain, Missy Mountain.
I got better. Oh,
And his older sister is a half-orc that was adopted by the family.
Yeah, yeah.
But the family doesn't talk about that.
it was dysfunctional, to say the least.
All
Yeah,
right.
Finn, I think you're fudged, buddy.
He's on a lion. He'll make it out.
I'm fast.
What's your
Finn could
movement? Your
hide
max?
over here behind the buildings, the cart and coin.
Finn doesn't hide from giants.
No, it's the guys behind him.
He definitely
well,
doesn't hide from Dwarf.
If those giants continue on the same route, they're going to be standing right in the middle of town in 2 rounds, which means there's no place to hide.
Right, but if you slow down and kind of go in behind those buildings, you can kind of come in behind them.
But there's also all those axles and orcs.
Yeah, that's a
chasing us.
lot of stuff up there.
Those axe beaks are charging in on us.
This is one of those epic scenes, epic chase scenes. You need to run in and in between buildings, jump over fences. Those guys can't jump. They're birds. Birds can't jump.
Green orcs can't jump.
Is that kind of like turkeys don't fly?
Yeah, they
Those
just
bird-
like flutter a little bit.
It's more like
they
the white man
struggle.
can't jump.
That's like half their movement to get over that thing. Lions can jump majestically.
I mean, we can bail to the northwest completely,
Yeah.
which wouldn't be unreasonable given what we can see across the courtyard there.
I think go over there, regroup, come back.
Yeah, or at least get far enough out of the city that, I'm not sure how tough an axe beak is, but between the dwarf and the mage, we ought to be able to take those 4. Would be my thought. And once we do that, we can go anywhere.
Yeah, just one good AoE spell, and I think you're fine. You'll be fine. Or like get the high ground, because that's plus 30, right? You climb up that and get the high ground.
Yeah.
And plus they're
Sounds
birds.
like a perfect plan. Couldn't go wrong.
You're the one that I'm nervous about. I mean, my plan was to just go towards Garon's slumber. Because, I mean, they say they get pissed off if people mess with it. And I'm like, who will mess with it? A bunch of fire people. Maybe a god will help us out.
We got this.
If we play it smart, I think we might not die.
That's the problem. What's the smart move?
If we don't, I am in a perfect position to just get the fuck out of here.
Let's just say it. Someone's dying. All
Yeah.
I'm saying is hopefully they have white backgrounds on their little player card. Sorry, Greybeard, you picked the wrong one.
Just thanks.
You look like an NPC. You're going down.
Is that the red shirt of this game?
Yep.
Well, I'm cool with the flanking. I don't know how we're gonna help Finn though.
No,
It
I think
feels like that. It feels like that character that's really epic, and you never see until the end of the fight, and he just comes back full of blood and a little bit hurt, but he's still alive. Like that's how we're gonna see Finn again.
he's on his own. That was just unfortunate placement when the attack came.
Yeah.
Well, Aragorn and the warg over the cliff.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
without really knowing, although hindsight, is always 20/20. Had you guys stayed at the forge, you'd be almost enacting the plan that you want to do now. But by moving south, it puts you in their path of the main force, which then you had to retreat from.
I don't know why we weren't staying at Northside House. North Shield House would have been a much better
Everybody.
place for us to have been staying. I don't
It's
know.
just freaking expensive to stay there. No wonder no one wants to help her.
Greybeard could have worked out a deal with Urgula. She's got a thing for dwarves.
Still might, as long as we get rid of that fire.
And they don't die. I mean, if it's still up in like 10 rounds, I'm sure we'll be able to help it. It's only 300 feet away.
There's like a whole big old pond there too.
Huge pond.
I think it's the North Shield House's pond, isn't it?
Exactly.
We just need to kill all these little guys. This is gonna be an interesting fight. For the melee guys especially.
We did stay at the inn that's the farthest away from the action starting.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how smart we are.
And listen, the two guys that I'm controlling or have next to me are the ones that make all the armor. Both the metal and the leather. So if you guys want better gear, you better hope these two NPCs stay alive.
Which one is the armor one? The guy who's about to die? Or the guy who's
The
okay?
dwarf, Foehammer, but the other guy's a leather worker.
Oh, then, I mean, it was nice knowing you, Full Hammer. We'll just get both of you out of here.
Don't wear armor, don't care.
Can make weapons.
There's going to be a whole lot of weapons laying around afterwards.
Actually, yeah, they talk about the fire giants are also master blacksmiths, so they make good stuff. Which is why most of their main guys are wearing plate.
Yeah, they don't need a forge.
Well, once there are slaves, we'll use them to better our own gear.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
In the afterlife.
Because there couldn't be possibly more.
In our dreams? What?
Here's my theory. The fact that you gave us two different pictures of handouts. My theory is that the orc attack on Tribor and the attack on Tribor were supposedly two different encounters, and you threw them both at us.
That makes
'Cause
perfect sense.
We're badasses.
Nope.
Yeah, there's not an axe beak or an orc in that picture.
They're supposed to happen both at the same time.
Oh yeah.
The orc attack on Tribor looks very peaceful.
Yeah, he's
I'm not
carrying
getting that
apples.
feeling.
But he's already a zombie, which is kind of weird.
That's just round one.
And that's what I'm experiencing right now. I'm watching that little halfling run away.
It looks so pleasant.
So yeah, this is first wave. Is that what we're seeing? This is like a ranger company, and then the real troops will come.
Yeah, this looks like the first assault, the frontal assault.
We're gonna be like level 7 by the time this is done.
Those fire giants, they're a high AC, CR, I mean, aren't they?
They are a 9.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, those guys are ridiculous.
So we're not meant to take them down.
We are meant to take them down.
Of course, the other things are CR ratings are pretty low.
Yeah, I mean, I almost took down that orc. That was shocking. Only hit him for like, what, 5?
Yeah, we just gotta thin out the ranks.
Oh, you actually
And
took
then
him down?
Count.
I almost did. He's
Oh, okay,
looking
I saw him
hella
fall
rough.
off the thing and then he got left behind. Was that an accident?
No, he got put back on.
He got
He
back
was
on?
just the
Okay.
lasting move. Yeah.
Anyone got anything resembling an AoE spell?
I have Hail
No.
of Thorn. That's about it.
My swords resemble an AoE spell.
What a sleep, maybe?
I have sleep, but I'm still not in range.
Yeah, good luck crossing that battlefield to cast it.
Anybody
And
have?
then Grandpa ran another time, and Grandpa ran again, and then Grandpa cast sleep.
Anybody goes down, I'm stealing their pixie dust, and I'm gonna throw it at magma men so they fall asleep.
Oh, that's right. We have one. Or they go invisible.
Or they become flying.
They
magma
fly
men.
back.
Flying magma men, everything's on fire.
If I'm rolling the dice, obviously they're gonna fall asleep.
I wholeheartedly endorse this plan.
I totally forgot we all had pixie dust.
In fact, I would pixie dust the giants. That would be my plan right away.
Disqualification.
Our roll, they'd be flying and invisible.
Jarral does not have pixie dust, does he?
Yeah, we all have 2. Except Greybeard.
Except for Greybeard.
So Jarral does have pixie dust? Because I don't think Jarral was there when it was given out.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah,
He
he
does.
got it.
Everybody got 2 doses except Greybeard, who used his already.
Totally forgot.
Alright, I will add that to my inventory then.
What happened to Greybeard? Did he go invisible?
And then
asleep.
so then I hit a second dose, and all it did was nothing because I have dwarven constitution. So my net total of pixie dust use was like snort. Okay, I'm invisible. Oh, it was just the worst.
That's right. The mid-air bitch slap that nobody saw.
I know, man. Run along the ridge, come raging off the thing, all axe in the air, into darkness. No sight on the target, just leaping into darkness with an axe. And sure enough, nobody sees it. Hashtag invisible heroes.
Invisible heroes.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to take off, guys. Everybody have a good night. We'll catch you next week. It sounds like we have a good plan.
Yeah, I gotta watch some Walking Dead, so should probably roll myself.
Cool, I'm out as well.
Night.
See you
Alright,
guys.
guys.
Hey, everybody who's still listening over in chat, thanks for hanging out.
Oh, show.